All right, you guys. Let's get ready to move. Welcome to your bar class, everyone. My name is Alaina. We are going to get started today. For equipment, as long as you have something like a chair, something stable to hold on to, you will be good. I have a range of dumbbells for today. I have anywhere between 3s, I have 5s, and I have 8s. A little bit more difficulty in that upper body at the end in case you want to use some heavier weights. I also have a Pilates ball, little yoga ball here, and a loop band. These are optional. I will always give you guys options to omit them if you don't have one, but we are going to be utilizing that ball a little bit more throughout classes soon. If you haven't been here, if this is your first time, we are going to utilize that ball a little bit. I'll give you some options if you don't have one though. All right, let's start with our warm-up. My computer's moving very slow today, but I mean, that's really nothing new. All right, here we go. Inhale, take it nice and wide. Bring those arms all the way up, down and up. We're gonna do a minute for our warm-up. We are starting with our core today. Go ahead and pick up that right knee, left knee. Start to bring that foot a little further away from you instead of just a knee lift. Point the toe. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Take it wide. Bend the knees, reach up and over. Same thing, reach up and over. Straighten the knees, again, reach up and over. Good, go ahead, bring those hands up to the head. Sit the hips back, keep the legs as straight as you can, and then bring it forward. Inch the feet in about 2 inches. Repeat. And up. Again, bring the feet in a little narrower. Good morning. Little narrower. Sit those hips back. Last one should be just almost touching. Sit the hips back and stretch. Good. All right, we're just gonna go a couple rotations. Pick those knees up. Core is nice and strong. We're gonna get that core nice and warm. Make sure you have some water close by. Oh, if you didn't set your watch, set it. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna bring it down to the floor. We're gonna start with a bear hold. So we're gonna go down to hands and knees. All right, hands under those shoulders, knees under hips. Go ahead and start with a few cat-cows. Press the spine up and out, eyes to thighs, and then arching the back, lift the chin. Go ahead and do a few here. Let's do one more. And come on back to neutral. All right, from here, you're gonna tuck those toes under. I want you to lift the knees off the ground about 1 inch. Hold here for 3, 2. Right leg extends back into a plank. Left leg extends back, hold. 3, 2, 1. Knees come back to bear. Hold, hold. If you need to, tap the knees down, breathe. Bring it back up. Exhale. Extend that right leg back out to plank. Left leg out to plank, hold. Stay strong in that upper body. Belly to spine. 3, 2, 1. Rock the hips back. Come into a down dog. Back down to plank. For 3, 2, 1. Rock it back. Doing about 2 to 3 more. Come back to plank. Rock it back. Press through those hamstrings. This is your breather. Come back to plank. Make sure that those wrists are under the shoulders. Last one. Send it back. And plank hold. We're going to take that right leg. It's going to come under, tap. Left leg, tap. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to plank. Bend the knees, rock back to child's pose. Get that whole core working. All right, I'm warm already. All right, we're gonna bring it onto our back. Now this is where if you have your ball or a towel, if you have like a little hand towel or anything, you can always roll that up and stick that between the knees, underneath the thighs whenever we're using that Pilates ball. So the ball's optional if you want to make things a little harder. So we're gonna start with just our tabletop crunch. So optional is the ball between the knees, holding, squeezing while you do our tabletop crunch series. That is a little bit more oomph for you, helps engage that deep core. Again, if you just have a towel or anything, a pillow would be also great to hold and squeeze those knees together. I'm gonna start without it for first, then we'll add it in a little bit later. All right, we are gonna go for 30 seconds per exercise. Where's my timer? Here it is. All right. Here we go. Go ahead, bring those knees to tabletop. Hands behind the head, support the neck. Hold here, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. What we want to watch out for is those knees creeping in. Keep them above the hips. A good modification, if this is a little bit too much, is you can put one foot down. Keep the other one up. Almost there for 3, 2, and 1. Breathe. We get 15 seconds to breathe in between. We have 30 seconds per round. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, okay, bicycle crunch. This is a slow tabletop crunch. So we're gonna bring those knees up back to tabletop. Hold here. We hold, we extend the left leg as the right comes in, come back to tabletop. Hold, extend out, back in, out, in, out, in. Good. Keep it going. When that core starts to burn, keep going. We're almost there. You got 5 seconds. Slow and steady. One more. And rest. Rest, rest, rest. Whew. Slow and intentional sometimes beats quicker. All right. Paper's all messed up. Aha. All right, so we have our tabletop hold. All right, for this one, I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna put the ball between the knees. We're gonna squeeze that ball if you have it there. Hold it, squeeze, breathe. Here we go. Lift the shoulder blades up off the ground. Hands come down in front. We're gonna do hundreds. Just pulsing those arms up and down. Breathing. Where did my music go? Keep holding. Squeeze those knees. If you need to, rest the head back down on the floor and then come back up. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Breathe. All right, put that ball down. Ooh. Okay, changing it up. We got 2 more. Let's take a dumbbell. We're gonna do our twists side to side to get those side obliques and that rotation. So choose a lightweight at first. If you are new to any sort of rushing twist, or if you have, spine issues or anything like that, you're gonna omit the twist. So I'm gonna take a 5-pounder. Why not? All right, 2 options here. You're gonna take that weight close to the body, lean it back until you feel that core turn on. Heels are on the ground. If you want to make this harder, you're going to elevate those feet into the air. Yeah. Hold it here. You're going to go side, side, reach, twist. Feel free to choose either version. Now, if twisting's not for you, you're gonna hold that weight right up against the chest and you're just gonna do some pulse backs, back, 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 just like that. Otherwise, keep it going. We have less than 10 seconds. Pick those feet up for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! That was fun. All right, we're gonna take a light dumbbell, so anything under 5 pounds will work here. So I have a 3-pounder. We did these quite frequently last year. I'm gonna bring them back for today. We're gonna lean it back onto our elbows, and I want you to roll those hips under so that your low back is rounded out. So we're not letting the back stay arched. Roll those hips back under, and then we're gonna take those feet, hold that dumbbell. I want tabletop, perfect tabletop. I should be able to rest a bowl of hot soup on your shins. And we're gonna hold here. Level 2, extend it straight, bring it in, out, in, out, in. Level 3 is out, in, down, up, out, in, down, up. Otherwise, just hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that weight. Woo. All right, you ready for the last one? We have our butterfly crunch. Come into a butterfly position, feet together. Also, if you have grippy socks, that is another thing that is quite useful, especially if you are on like floors. If you're on carpet, you'll probably be fine. But sometimes those grippy socks will help. All right, options here. You're gonna roll through the spine nice and slow. You're either going to use those arms as momentum to get all the way back up. And if you just tried that and you're like, absolutely not, you're gonna just lift the shoulder blades, hold for 2, and then come back down. Level this up by adding a weight to it. So the goal is to try to come all the way back up. Here we go. Inhale, roll it through. I'm gonna take a 3-pounder and just hold it to the chest. You can really make these extremely difficult just by even crossing the arms over the chest. This is really gonna target those deep core, and it takes our hip flexors out of the equation, where in a lot of our core work, we use our hip flexors to help get us up. All right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, flip it over. If you have your ball, you can take your ball. Otherwise, you can also squeeze a dumbbell or anything you got between the thighs. We're gonna finish out with a plank on our elbows. Really seal the deal on that core. All right, bring it into nice plank position. Tuck the toes under. Come on up to your plank. Good. Now, if you have that ball, you're going to actively squeeze it between the thighs. And we're just going to hold. Now, I would rather your hips be a little bit higher than what you think it is. I don't want the hips down and arching in the low back. I'd rather you tuck the glutes under and have a little bit of that higher lift than putting too much pressure on the low back. So you want to try to find that sweet spot. So maybe right about there. Oh man, I forgot what time it was. Oh man, I think we're going past 30. We're going to do it. If you got it in you, fight for it. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock it back to a child's pose. We got 45 seconds on that one. Woo. All right. Breathe it out. Grab a sip of water. If you need it, we're going to go into our glute work, starting with our side lying series. Optional band around the knees, or holding a dumbbell on the outside of the thigh. You might not need it though. All right, and also if you do have your ball, you are more than welcome to place the ball underneath the rib cage, not so that you can lay on it and be super comfy. It's more to keep you lifted. You should barely have any tension on that ball to keep you lifted. Otherwise, you can lay it all the way down and support the head if you like to be all the way down and flat. So 2 options there. I think I'm gonna stay lifted up on that elbow. I think it helps engage that core a little bit more. All right, so from here, I'm gonna start with my left leg. We're gonna take that leg, starting with just the lifts. Lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend the knee in, extend, kick 1. Bend it in, extend, kick 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold that leg out to the side, bring it to the front, back in line 1. In front 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 pulses. Yes, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. All right, switch sides. And same thing, make sure that that shoulder in line with your elbow and wrist in line with there. I'm gonna stick the ball underneath, because why not? Stack the knees, extend that top leg out. Core is nice and strong. Remember, we're sitting up, not slouched down. Here we go, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend it in. 1, bend and snap. 2, 3, 4. Extend that leg as out as far as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold out to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that same speed. 5. Fight through it. 6, 7. Your body can do it. Don't listen to your mind. 8. Hold here. Pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Breathe. All right, we're gonna go into our donkey kicks. We're gonna get the bottom of those glutes now. All right, a pillow, a towel, a dumbbell, or a ball. Tons of options. Where are we gonna squeeze behind the knee? So we're gonna start with that right leg going up first. So I will face this way. I'm gonna keep the ball right behind the knee. Now another really good way, if you don't have a ball, is to use a light dumbbell and squeeze it. That will get that activated real quick. All right, from here, we have bringing it all the way up. What we want to watch out for is that back arching as that leg comes up. So find your neutral spine and lock it. No matter how high that leg comes up, it should stop where you stop. Squeeze at the top and lower. Lift. 3. Lift 4. We're going 8 full. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go out to the side for a fire hydrant. Here we go. Lift out. 1, out 2, 3. Try not to lean too far into that left hip. 6, 7, 8. Bring it all the way to the back. Hold it up here. We're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, whether you have a ball or a dumbbell or nothing, I want you to just squeeze that heel in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, bring it down, switch sides. So remember, when we're on those knees, what I want you to look out for is leaning too far into this hip. So you want to make sure you try to stay square to the floor as much as you can. All right. Left leg, here we go. Flex that foot, bring the heel up, squeezing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it back, lift it up, squeeze in the glutes, pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, squeeze that hamstring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down. Not too bad, not too bad. Those reps will double as we get through the months. But we're starting there. All right, next, we have our glute bridge series. So we have, oh, this is fun. Don't let the number surprise you, but we are going to be doing 64 bridges in total. I know, right? That's a lot. But we have 4 different bridges, 8 full, 8 pulses. So ball put to the side. If you have it, we're going to start with just our regular, actually, if you do have, let's start with ball. Let's get that out of the way. If you have your ball, you're going to place it between the knees. So these are hip width apart, placing between the knees. All right. If you don't have a ball, just stay hip width. All right, from here, you're gonna press that low back into the floor. Engage the core, lift and squeeze through the glutes. Nice line from knees, hips to shoulders. Glutes are squeezing for 1. Down, all the way up. 2, pressing through those heels. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You're going to hold it up here. Now drop the hips an inch and lift, squeeze. Drop them an inch, lift and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So when you're in this position and you bring the hips down an inch, I want you to release the glutes. So almost let everything go. And then as you lift back up, squeeze. And then release. Bring it down. Bring the knees to the chest. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right. We have what I think is the hardest bridge, which is the narrow. So squeeze the knees and ankles together. Glue them together. From here, we're going to bring our hands straight up into the air. Glue the palms together. This is going to make this a little bit more advanced. We're going to lift, press through, come on up into your glute bridge, down and up for 1, down and up 2. Press those glutes up and squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it. Hold here. Now these ones you might not be able to get as high because it's a little bit more difficult. Squeeze those knees back together, down an inch. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze. 5, 6. Don't stop. 7 and 8. Bring it down. Bring those knees to chest. Take a nice circle with those legs. All right, we have our wide second position. So point those toes outwards. And then roll those hips back. We're gonna press up. Now option, you can press the palms into the ground. That's gonna help press those shoulder blades into the ground too. Or Bring those arms straight up. Make it a little harder. All right, from here, down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Press through those heels. 8. Hold it up here. Here we go. Down an inch, up an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it at the top. Squeeze. We're going to butterfly those knees apart. Pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Press it up. Squeeze, and then bring it down. Breathe. All right, we have one more. Not too bad, right? All right, so we're gonna stay in that second position. We're gonna turn our toes towards each other. Feet come slightly apart, knees come in. So feet apart, knees together, like you're knock-kneed. All right. Whew. Hands either pressing into the mat, lift, squeeze for 1, up 2, 3, 4. Squeeze those knees together. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it. We have our pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. Are you ready? Turn the knees out and in. Out. 2, in. 3, 4. Nice big range of motion. 5, 6. Keep those hips up. 7. Last one. You're almost there. 8. And breathe. I lied. It wasn't 64. It was 72. All right. Go ahead and stretch out those legs. Do you ever think you'd do 72 bridges in one class? Go ahead. Stretch it out lightly. And then we are going to stand up and move to our thigh work. So by the chair, by a bar, wherever you got. All right, grab a sip of water if you need it. All right. We are adding on, doing our plies up on the toes. So we're going to do 8 flat-footed, 8 on the toes, and then 8 pulses. So if the going up onto the toes and doing any of this work on the toes is a little bit too much, go straight down to flat feet, finish it out there. Always an option. All right, parallel position. Feet underneath those hips. Tuck the glutes under ever so slightly. It's not like we don't want this too far forward. You just want to kind of come into a nice neutral spine. From here, bend the knees and straighten. 1, bend, straighten. 2. Don't let those heels come off the floor. 3, press. 4, you should feel a nice stretch through those calves. 5, 6, 7, 8, lift up onto the toes. You can come as high up as you can, or you can come halfway, whatever is more comfortable. You're going to bend the knees for 1, 2. It's okay if those knees are going past the toes here. 3, just depends on how your knees feel. 4, you can keep it a little smaller. 5, if you need to. 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down halfway. Now think of a paper clip. Down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. Drop the heels. Stand it up. Shake it out. So when you're pulsing, try to take momentum out of it, because it's kind of really easy to just be like, and not really feel it. So really feel that momentum. I mean, lack of momentum. All right, here we go. First position, heels together, toes apart. Again, bend the knees, heels don't lift off the ground. 2, 3, press those hips slightly forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift, roll up through those feet, slide the heels in so that they are touching again. Now, what we want to watch out for is this happening, so roll it back, bend the knees for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nice. Bring it down halfway. Retuck those glutes. Hold and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. Take your hands off. Take a balance. Hands come on. Stand all the way up. Bring it down. Shake it out. All right, we're doing good. Wide, second. Not super wide. You can go as wide as you're comfortable going. So for me, that's probably about there. And you can do one hand or two, or you can challenge yourself and try to go no hands. All right, full. It's basically a sumo squat for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Think of zipping those thighs together. 7, 8. Lift, elevate, bend the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down halfway. Tuck those glutes under, shoulders over hips, and we pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Hold, hold. 8 more. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stand it up. Shake it out. Take a breather. All right. Last one. If you have your ball, it's gonna come between the knees. If you don't have a ball, knees are squeezed. So we're about hip width apart, maybe a little narrower so that that ball is really being squeezed. Roll it up onto the toes. We're gonna bend, hold here, retuck those hips under so we have a nice flat back. Good. Heels are lifted. Lift, lower, lift, lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down halfway. Hold here, pulse down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it at the bottom. Now, if you have your ball, you're going to squeeze that ball together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do 8 more. If you do not have a ball, I want you to squeeze pelvic tilt. Squeeze, hold, squeeze. Here we go. Squeeze it. Squeeze that ball. Inner thighs working for 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. All right. Give yourself a second. Grab some water. Let's see. We have time. We have a little more time. All right, we're just gonna do a quick set of leg lifts to the front, work a little bit more of that hip flexor. We're gonna do 8 to the front, 8 to the side, 8 to the back. Holding onto chair, wall, anything, or straight on the floor for a little bit more challenge. From here, take hands on hips, lift leg to the front. So knees facing the ceiling, we lift, lower, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, to the side, lift, 1, 2. We'll keep the knee facing front so we get that glute work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, this is where your chair or bar comes in handy. Little forward lean here. Lift leg to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch legs. Back to our left leg. Lifts in front. 1, 2. The only thing that's moving is that leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the back. Lift, squeezing in that glute. 1, 2. Hips are square. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Breathe. Bring it down to the floor. We're going to finish out with our upper body. We have some curls. So choose. You have 3 sets of 8. I'm going to go with my 5s to start. And we'll see how we feel. So you can do these kneeling, standing, or seated, whatever's more comfortable. We're going to start with regular bicep curls. Curl it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn those palms in, face each other. 8 more. Hammer curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try not to use momentum. 6, 7, 8. Hold it in the middle. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Palms up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down. All right, now if you did those and that felt a little easy, maybe swap out the weights. We have overhead press. This one's gonna be fun. Okay, we're gonna keep these ones so that the hands are slightly facing inward, so we're not super wide. Bring those elbows to the diagonals. Press up. 1, 2, core is strong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna bring those in front of your face. Open wide to the side, press it up. 1, in, out, up. 2, in, out, up. 3, in, out, up. 4, 5. Fight for these ones. These get hard pretty fast. 7. Last one. We're gonna hold it here. Press it up. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest. All right, we have our lateral raises and front raises, so our T raises. So swap to a lightweight. Anything under, unless you can do 5s, I mean, go for it. All right, we have our T raises. So we're gonna come up in the front, out to the side. 1, out, in front, lower. 2, up, out, lower. 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, 3 pounds feels so heavy. 7. And 8. All right, hold. Oh. Bring those arms out to the sides. Flip the palms up. Down 1. Up 2. Up 3. Up 4, 5, 6, almost there, 7, 8, breathe, 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 breathe. Last set, you're gonna hold right about here, right angle, elbows lift, extend out. 1, lower, up, out. 2, 3, 4. This is where you make that progress. 5. This is those reps. 6, 7. Last one. We got it. And 8. Go ahead, drop those weights down. Roll those shoulders out. Bring it onto your back. We're going to finish with some chest flies to a chest press. So I'm going to start with some 5 pounds because that fly is going to put a lot of pressure on those shoulders. So optional, come into a tabletop position if you want to work that core a little bit more. You're going to bring those weights straight up from the chest. You're going to come down into a chest press. Then you're going to open to a fly for 1. Down, chest press up, out to a fly for 2. Elbows bend. Then arms are slightly bent like you're holding a massive beach ball. 4, 5, 6, 7. Feel free to omit the fly if that's a little too much on the shoulders. Just do the chest press. Last one. All right, from here, just the chest press as we toe tap. 1, 2, putting you through the ringer on this one. 3, you got it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have one more set of chest presses. Are you ready? Arms come down, legs extend. That's a brain teaser. 2, 3, 4. You can do one leg at a time. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rest. Drop those weights. We are going to finish with some tricep dips. Tricep dips or kickbacks. Pick your poison. Dips are a little bit more intense. So if you're going to do your kickbacks, you can kneel or you can just extend and press from here. Otherwise, go ahead, point those fingertips towards your hips, elevate the hips a few inches off the ground. The only thing that moves is those elbows bending back. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't need to be a huge movement. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe. Build up those triceps. That's where we build up the muscle. If you have some of that flab, filling up that skin underneath there with some muscle. But don't worry, we all have it. All right, lift the hips one last time. Let's go for 10. Why not? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it forward. Take a nice stretch. Come on into a little bit of a, call it a mermaid. So one leg in front of the other. And I want you to reach up and over both sides. And then reach over that knee. Stretch out the hip. Good. Bring it up. Switch feet, one in front of the other. Reach up. Take a stretch. Same thing. Hold on to that ankle, reach it over. And then bring it over that knee. Good. Go ahead, sit it into a forward fold position. Bring those legs out in front. About hip width apart. Reach it forward. Reach for the toes. And then I want you to flex the feet and pull the toes back towards you. Notice the difference. You will feel a difference almost immediately. Flex, flex, flex. Pull those toes back. Release the feet, reach them forward one more time. Butterfly position. Reach forward, stretch out those inner thighs. Nice, roll it up. Come through to standing in a forward fold, however you get there. Roll up through the spine. Head roll both directions. And shake it out, roll it out. All right, that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you feel good. Hope you feel strong. I'll see you next time. If you have any questions, please type them into the chat. Otherwise, see you next week.